A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold and controversial move, officials within the Trump administration are reportedly considering executive actions aimed at dismantling the U.S. Department of Education. This initiative is part of a broader campaign led by billionaire Elon Musk and his allies, who are advocating for a significant reduction in the size of federal agencies and the overall government workforce. According to sources familiar with the discussions, the administration is contemplating an executive order that would effectively shut down all functions of the Education Department that are not explicitly mandated by law. Additionally, certain functions may be transferred to other departments as part of this restructuring effort. The proposed order is expected to outline a legislative plan to abolish the Education Department entirely, a promise that aligns with Trump's campaign rhetoric aimed at limiting federal involvement in education and empowering states with greater authority over educational matters. Trump's advisors are currently deliberating on the specifics of the order and its timing, indicating that the administration may be preparing to take decisive action in the near future. This potential dismantling of the Education Department is seen as a significant step towards fulfilling Trump's long-standing commitment to reduce federal oversight in education. During his previous term, Trump frequently criticized the department, asserting that it interfered with local control and parental rights in education. He has made it clear that he intends to return education governance to the states, stating, "We will send education back to the states, and Linda will spearhead that effort." Linda McMahon, a former administrator and advocate for parental rights in education, has been nominated by Trump for the role of Secretary of Education, further solidifying this agenda. Trump has been vocal about his plans to implement measures that would cut federal funding for any educational institution promoting what he refers to as critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other content he deems inappropriate for children. He has also vowed to withhold funding from schools that impose vaccine or mask mandates, a stance that has ignited significant debate across the nation. In the backdrop of these developments, reports indicate that dozens of employees within the Education Department have already been put on leave, with at least 55 workers losing access to their government email accounts and instructed not to report to work. This swift action suggests a significant shift in the department's operations and raises concerns about the future of educational policy and administration in the United States. As the discussions unfold, lawmakers and education advocates are closely monitoring the situation, with many expressing alarm over the potential implications of dismantling the Education Department. Critics argue that such moves could undermine educational standards and equity across the nation, particularly for marginalized communities that rely on federal support. Meanwhile, the Trump administration's plans to reorganize federal agencies extend beyond education. Reports have surfaced regarding a broader effort to streamline government operations, which includes reconfiguring the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, under the State Department. This restructuring has reportedly caught many lawmakers off guard, highlighting the administration's aggressive approach to reshaping the federal landscape. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the ramifications of these proposed changes remain to be seen. The potential dismantling of the Education Department, coupled with the administration's broader initiatives to reduce federal involvement in various sectors, signifies a transformative period in U.S. governance. Stakeholders from across the political spectrum are bracing for the impact of these developments, which could redefine the relationship between federal and state authorities in education and beyond. In summary, the Trump administration's deliberations to dismantle the Education Department are part of a larger strategy to reduce federal oversight and shift power back to the states. With significant personnel changes already underway and a new Secretary of Education poised to implement these changes, the future of education policy in the United States hangs in the balance. As these discussions progress, the nation watches closely, aware that the outcomes could have lasting implications for educational equity and access across America. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.